Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. This is your daily tarot reading for the very first day of November 2023. And happy birthday to, the rest of the Scorpios that are born in November, just like me. As you can see, we're using the Soul Cats Tarot again for today's daily tarot reading. I think we're on day 10? I don't know. I lost count. Somebody else count for me. Let's see what's going on. Okay, my lovelies, I am back. I hope I did manage to get all the cards in frame. There's actually quite a lot of them. And believe it or not, we have all 4 aces on the table. We also have 14 major arcanas. I'm not entirely surprised by that, considering it's the very first day of the month. So as much as this is a daily tarot reading, it can be kind of an overview for the month. So let's see what they have to say for today. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords reversed, the Two of Swords, the King of Swords in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, the Five of Cups, and the Magician. Okay, the best part of your day. There's going to come a point where you're going to end up slowing down and start looking at the details. So you're going to be objective, but you're also going to be very decisive. You want to start things out right. You want to have a good foundation. You want to have, that set up for success. And that means identifying where the conflicts are and how to fix them. And that boils down to choices, basically. As much as you can be on the fence of should I or shouldn't I, at least slowing down long enough to look at what is wrong, identifying the problem, and then making the correct choices to avoid what is going to be detrimental will help you create that future. And that's basically what you're doing. Slowing down and attending to the details. Thinking things through, planning things out, laying that foundation, trying to make sure that you are set up for success. Maybe you're, setting up a business and you're trying to figure out all the little nuances that go on behind the scenes. Get those all figured out before you just are all gung-ho about moving forward. Perhaps you're planning a surprise and you want to make sure everything's perfect. Whatever the case may be, you're attending to the details. Let's jump into the worst part of your day. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Tower in the reverse. Oh, yeah. And when it comes to actually putting things together, you're all about your emotions. That's where your focus is, which means your mind is maybe not so much engaged. A lot of us like to chase happiness, to chase the good feelings, and then run away from the bad. However, things are made uncomfortable just to highlight them, so you pay attention to them, so you think about them, so you identify them, so you realize what the problem is. However, because your focus, your concentration, and your logical mind are not entirely at the forefront, you might struggle a little bit trying to find your best solutions today, or to be decisive at every single moment. And it's because there's that disconnect between your feelings and what your logical mind is functioning at. Maybe you have a headache, maybe you have a migraine, maybe you're just wanting to get lost in your emotions and you're not thinking things through of, oh, that's unsafe, maybe we shouldn't do that. Oh, I can't afford to do that, even though, my body's doing a little happy jig at the prospect of buying this. Whatever it is, you might struggle with that head and heart conflict. Your emotions and your logical mind are definitely going to not be entirely in sync. And both of these columns over here are our obstacle, or how to get over the obstacle. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this over slightly out of frame, because there is a lot of cards, and I will scrunch them all in. I apologize to those that love to see the artwork, because it's going to be a little bit difficult. We start on the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, the Moon in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, the King of Cups reverse, the Four of Pentacles reverse, Judgment, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, Temperance in the reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords reverse, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Cups reverse, the King of Pentacles reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups reverse, the Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Star reversed, the Page of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Wands reversed, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands reversed, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups reversed, Death in the reverse, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Sun in reverse, and Justice. Okay, that was a lot, even for me, compared to previous readings. Okay. And we've already discussed that there's a discrepancy between your emotions and your logical thought. You're going to want to make decisions based on your emotions, and that's not going to be beneficial to you. At the same time, what is beneficial to you is to take action in areas where there is that discrepancy, when you notice that lack or things missing. Why? Because that will reveal your steps forward, where you need to take control, even if it makes you unhappy. We all do things that are not the funnest, not the greatest. Hey, we're adults. Not all of life is fun or fair. So you really kind of have to let go of that concept that this step is going to be pleasing. However, it is necessary to gain information, to make it easier, to realize what options you have, because you're trying to build something over a long period of time. You're trying to have something of value, something of worth. And that means assessing it. That means doing it right the first time. And as much as you can let your emotions lead you, you have to temper that with logic. So being able to attend to all those details, it is going to be important, because that's going to help you identify what things are out of whack to walk away from for your own security. And that'll be helpful for you in the long run. There's a big payout for that. You'll get the better outcome. It means more work now, yes. It also means, probably doing something that you didn't want to do, don't enjoy doing. However, that means less effort and stress later. Instead, you can get moving in the right direction. You can start off on the right foot, or in this way, correct foot, for those of you that apparently have a left foot that you start out on instead of your right foot, whichever the case may be. And what's going to stop you down is those negative feelings, perceiving this as a situation that is a waste of time, a waste of effort, that doesn't have any benefit to it, that you might gloss it over or ignore it, or go like, oh, we can skip that step. I already have everything. I already know everything. We'll just, plow right through it. No, that doesn't help you. That's not going to help you grow or move forward in any manner. In fact, it'll end up probably halting you, because then you're going to have to back up and realize, oh, I have one too many steps, or oh, I skipped this step. And then you're going to end up costing yourself more effort, more time, more energy than if you did it right the first time and sorted through all those details, identified the problem, identified all the problem areas, and used your energy to think about everything that needed to go and addressed it. So this is kind of cause and effect. You can make things harder on yourself now, even if you don't enjoy it, to make it easier later, or you can keep on going, keep on trucking, you know, go past go and hope that you collect the $200, but it's gonna kind of fall through later on if you don't, so you will not be collecting the $200. Yeah, do it right the first time. This very much feels like you're trying to start something new and you're trying to get the foundation work going. And yes, that does mean laying everything out, attending to the details, identifying all the problems, knowing what the problems are. Knowing what the problems are like half the battle. And then knowing what to do about them is the other half of the battle. Whether they stay, whether they go, do you need tweaks to them, you know, is there adjustments, etc., etc. So a lot of nuances, a lot of disconcerting energy. I need to be as logical as you are, you know, free with your emotions. Those two have to work in tandem. We love it when we have brilliant ideas, but at the same time, those ideas only work if we've thought everything out and planned ahead. And if you're someone like me, that means you have options, you know, A through G to pull at any given time. Because it's always nice to have a backup plan, or a backup plan for the backup plan. But if you just take the time and do it right the first time, those backup plans that you thought you might needed become obsolete. And that's always a good thing. I'd rather, you know, have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I suppose that's kind of like a condom. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Probably not the best reference, but there you have it. Alright. And I totally did not get that in frame, did I? It's okay. We'll move it over a little bit. Alright, and let's see what your astrology says for the day. Moon enters Cancer. Emotions may be strong. Okay, we're leading with our emotions. We picked up on that. You can focus on trying to tend to emotional needs. This can help you feel more secure. Yeah, you're trying to make yourself feel more secure, but instead of leading with your emotions, you need to engage your mind. And unfortunately, that does cause your emotional state to shift. But it's worth it. Like I said, being uncomfortable now and attending to the details, identifying all the problems, getting all your plans, things in order, laying all that groundwork, has a bigger payoff at the end because it's something that's valuable and will last long. It'll make it easier later if you do it right the first time. If you don't, well, you're gonna have to, repeat history. And a lot of us get irritated with that if we have to do something over. Especially if you have, perfectionist OCD tendencies. Doing things over are not always our greatest thing that we wish to do. All your cards here add up to a 327, which ultimately reduces to 3. We had that yesterday as well. 3 numerology is communication and new beginnings. And we do have quite a few swords on the table. Yes, you have to engage your mind, communicate what your problems are, what your issues are, identify those, think about them, sort through them, make sure you're not stuck in any way. Also, you can get this new start, which we see right here with the Fool card. Laying the groundwork, attention to the details, do it right the first time. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Hopefully this resonated for you, and if it does, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Feel free to share the video anywhere online. I truly appreciate those that do. It does help the channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.